guys, welcome to Mind Dynamics, life hacks for busy people who want to change their mindset, learn faster and achieve more. I am your brain coach Sakshi, and today we are here to discuss as to how to create a thriving learning organization. Let's go into the depth of it, but before that let me make it very clear, this video is exclusively for the budding leaders and also for young entrepreneurs or those who are already having their established companies, or even human resource professionals will actually benefit from this video. While you are watching the whole video, I would really appreciate if you could comment on the video and let us know as to how did you like the content and how did it actually help to change or transform your organization. So without getting delayed, let's get started. Well, in today's world where we talk about learning, the automation of processes, we talk about the human capital growth, or we talk about the team efforts, the team management. So these are certain topics that have erupted in the 21st century, especially after digitization of processes has started in all the companies, whether it be manufacturing company or whether it be a textile company. Everyone is using automation of processes, and therefore we need to make an atmosphere where the employees can actually learn. Well, now once we talk about this process, or once we talk about these things, it's very important that actually we implement these things in our organization. Some of the things, when we say, we know that it's a long process and it takes time. But dear friends, transformation always takes time, and it's not easy to transform the culture of an organization. And that's what is the focus of us today, as to how we can create some small changes in the organization that can actually transform the culture of your organization and help it out to be a learning center. Whether you are an entrepreneur, an educator, a simple teacher in a class, or whether you are a person who runs a school, or even if you are a person who is the owner of a factory, business always grows with the help of team's efforts. If the team doesn't put the efforts in the right manner, you will never be able to reach the goals that you want for your organization. So it's very important that we orient our employees, or we provide them an orientation in such a way that the organizational goals and the employee goals come in a common way. That is, they come to a common platform and it is achieved on both the sides. That is, the organization can also achieve its goals and the employee can also achieve its personal goals. So these are the few things that we will be talking about going ahead. But before we go ahead, I would like you to like the video, not now, maybe afterwards. But before we go ahead, I would like you to please subscribe my channel, because we will be coming up with lots and lots of updates and lots of new things. So whatever comes up, you need to stay updated, of course, being the viewer. Thank you for everyone who has supported me up till now and keep on supporting like this. A question that normally comes to our mind is, what actually the big MNCs have special in their organization culture? Or actually, are they spending some time on engaging their human capital? The answer is variedly yes and no. But then if you concentrate on the basic level, or the basic organizational level, human capital forms the base of every organization. Therefore, it's very important that we train the staff, we orient them towards the organizational goals, that everyone comes to a common platform and contributes whatever they can. So the basic thing that you need to do is to optimize the human minds working for your organization. Some of the owners are really worried about the brain drain, and I would really like to tell those owners or entrepreneurs or educators, whomsoever they are, that please don't worry about the brain drain, because whatever location you are situated in, that's going to happen. Even a study states that the average work tenure of an employee around all the companies comes out to be around 3 to 4 years. Even if your company reaches a bar with proper training of 4.5 to 5 years, you have achieved maximum from all the companies around in the market. So it's very important that you train your employees, because without training, they will not feel like working, or they might not contribute as much you want. Before moving ahead and telling you the 3 golden rules, first I would like to define leadership as to what is leadership in an organization where they have a good growing culture. So if you see, leadership is not only getting the things done, it is the getting the things done that you want to do and the employees love to do it. So you need to find a mix and match combination of what you want to get done and what the employee loves. That is why nowadays it's very important that you have discussions with the employee, be open with them for their further opportunities or for what the kind of the work that they would like to do after a year or so that they come in your company. Because it normally happens that a person joins a job with some expectations, but then after a year or so, the person changes their mind and finds that he can contribute to the company in some other areas. If you feel that certain employees who are really willing to work in some other sectors, try and give them a chance, because they can prove to be the golden bird of your nest. So, without wasting time, let's start with the 3 golden rules that will help you to change the culture of your organization. Rule number 1, to be a leader, you need to be a coach. Basically, it's very important that you be a student as well as a teacher whenever you are in an organization. So, let's elaborate this point and discuss this point further as to how it can really work. Well, actually, basic part being communication, it's very important that you communicate with your employees in the best possible way and build that bond that is required for a healthy work culture. Many of the leaders avoid talking to their teams because they think that they have their own workloads and it will not be possible to share or add on to their workloads and sit with the team. But really, if you sit once or twice in a month with your team and take the whole scenario as to how things are moving on, you would be able to increase your productivity by 5 times. If not, you can keep a check and then let me know whether you were really able to apply this trick or not. On an organizational level, it's very important that you have a certain team meeting or a certain discussion or a panel wherein you can actually share what other teams did. So what can be done is you can choose a group of employees or a person from all the teams, one person from all the teams, and that person can come and in 2 minutes sum up what they did this month, what challenges they faced, and how they were actually able to overcome that challenge. Every team has certain challenges in all the areas, so they'll be able to actually justify as to what they did, and they will be actually able to discuss as to how they came out of that certain problem. This will also give ideas to other teams as to how they can move ahead with their problems. Also, this boosts the confidence of a certain team when they are being appreciated for the efforts that they've made. So, communication is a basic rule. Also, whenever you are actually discussing as to what ways you implemented, you are actually coaching others or teaching others as to what are the methods to come out of a certain situation. This might actually help the other employees, and this might actually create a good organizational culture, because the teams can actually mingle up with each other and like-minded people can group up and form good group discussions within the organization. And such healthy discussions always give ideas for innovation. So again, your organization will get innovative ideas with these small tricks. So friends, remember, create an organization where students are teachers and teachers are students. Let's go to rule number 2. Rule number 2. Give time to the people to learn. Yes, you need to give time. Hard work is a dangerous myth. You get nothing by working 24/7 even outside the organization. You actually lose the parent bonding, the family touch, and the emotional bonding that you have with your family and friends. And as a result, you get frustrated employee. So it's very important that you create time for ideas and innovation within your organization. Roughly work for around 40 hours within a week and dedicate 20 to 25 minutes of your time daily for something new what you love. It can be as simple as writing a jingle for your company. You can also help by creating a library for the people who love reading. This will actually help them focus more into their work, calm down their minds, and then take certain decisions. Reading is always a good habit. Or even if the employees want to take a webinar or up a seminar somewhere even outside the organization, appreciate this effort of theirs and let them go for that webinar or or a seminar, because that's important for their professional development. And when an employee finds that the company is supporting them for that professional development, they will love to work for that company. And also they can come up with some really innovative ideas which can be helpful for the growth of your company. Well, frankly, many companies don't do this, but if your company does this, the time that you invest in your employees, the employees will in turn invest their time into your organizational goals or your company. So this might actually turn out to be a very important move in your organization, where you will find like-minded people meeting each other, discussing new ideas, coming up with something new. And when people from different teams actually meet, they create a new solution towards any of the problems in the society, and it can be a product for your company as well. Rule number 3. Make people passionate about their vision of life. A company needs to be looking that its employees reach their vision of their life, because this will help to build a confident person or a confident professional person altogether. Again, owners or the company owners or the directors have a doubt whether they feel that the employee might leave their company. But even if the employee leaves that company, he will gain a lot, and during the tenure that the employee is there within your company will gain a lot. When I'm talking about discussion of vision of life, there is a simple trick or a simple game plan that you can actually follow. You need to discuss 3 most important things. 1. What the employee wants to become in their life, or what is their vision. 2nd, what do they think or how do they think they can actually contribute to the world. And 3rd, the experiences that they want to have in life. Once you do this, put these questions up on the bulletin board and let the answers come up openly on the bulletin board again. When this happens, you will see the like-minded people coming up together. This idea we have already utilized in one of our organizations where I was working earlier, and it became a hit. The reason was there were few people who really liked the idea of eating healthy foods, and they formed a group. They did some diet sessions, they did some exercise sessions. Everyone used to stay enthusiastic. They used to love coming to office. Also, we saw a change in the eating habits of the organization. As a result, the absenteeism in the office dropped by almost 20% in that 2 months. So this activity came up as a very good activity to actually team up people and lead to a healthy organizational culture. This is actually how we support each other's vision, and it's very important that we can analyze these things and we can actually help. Even a support manager's mail saying that I really liked your work, what you did for the team the last month, and I really appreciate that and I thank you from within my heart, is a boon for the employee, because the employee then feels motivated to work more. Even a small gesture by the CEO or by the CXOs, where they can see what the employees actually is interested in, and sending small gift based on the interest can prove to be beneficial, and that remains in the heart of the employee. And heart is always stronger than the brain when we talk about the emotional part of human beings. So even if you are a CEO, looking at the 3 important questions that your employees have placed, actually the person who likes to travel, you can just send a small book on traveling with a small post-it note saying that we really wish that you could travel around the world and we support you for this vision of your life. And the moment the person receives the book, you can actually see a change in his behavior towards the organization. This change will remain till that employee is working in that organization, and till that employee is working, he will work with his full heart and full devotion. So friends, these were the basic 3 rules that can actually help to transform your organization. We will come up with many more updates, many new ideas to discuss as to how can we actually make, or how can we actually improve the organizational culture, or how can we actually change the organizational culture and make it the healthiest organizational culture. For any of the queries, do ping me on the below given number. Do visit our website and check for the online courses that we have. Next month, we are coming up with another webinar which is specifically based on the presentation skills. It can be attended by students, it can be attended by budding leaders. Anyone who wants to attend that can attend, and the most important thing is it is free of cost. So why I am doing a webinar and not posting it on YouTube is I want concentrated audiences so that I can help them out personally and they can gain more. Also, when you invest time particularly into something, I think that gives better result rather than watching anything whenever you want. So this is just a little bit change. It's not that we will not post YouTube videos. YouTube videos will continue to be a part of our journey, and we will keep you posted about the recent updates about our company and our work. So till then, keep learning, keep sharing, do subscribe our channel and hit the like button. Do not forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much. Love you all for a lot of support that I have got.